What is up? This is Mikhail with Hustle System, where art meets commerce. And in this video, we are going to be talking about cash flow time. This is one of those things that once I truly mastered, I went from living in kind of a scarcity paradigm where I was struggling month to month to really actually having assets and no longer having to struggle for money. And it's a 5-step process. I'm going to break it down for you in this video. So let's dive in. So the first thing when it comes to understanding cash flow is, where's your money going, right? You might be someone who's working in a 9-to-5, or maybe you have your own business and you're finding ways to allocate your money and it never seems like you really have enough. You ever have that where you're looking at your bank account and you're like, I made all this money, where did it all go, right? And that used to be me month after month, year after year. I would look and go, what the heck did I spend all that money on? And so I had to sit down and say, okay, hold on, I'm doing something wrong here. Let me look at what the top experts in the industry are doing and how they allocate cash flow and how really wealthy people allocate cash flow. That's what I'm going to share with you today. So it's a 5-step process. Step number 1 is necessities, right? We all need a certain amount of money to survive. So what you're going to do is, when you collect all this money, when you get that paycheck every 2 weeks or however you make your money, you're going to put it into necessities first. And this is where most people make the mistake. They confuse things they want with things they need, okay? Things they want versus things they need. Look around me here. Things I need, okay? Do I need this cup? No. Do I need this laptop? No. Do I need this phone? Arguably, nope. Okay? To survive as a human, you need very, very basic things. You need shelter, food, water, security, maybe a good health. Okay, those are the list of things you should be spending your money on first. Necessities. And so many people make this mistake. They go, well, I need the new car. No, you don't. You need the new laptop. You need the iPad. You need the iPhone. No, you don't. Okay, so the first step is really evaluating what are the things I actually need in order to live a happy life. Because so many of us put our happiness into the hands of these material possessions, and then we wonder why we're not happy because you can't buy the planet. You can't just buy everything. And so if you don't have the latest gadget, all of a sudden people aren't happy anymore because they're placing their value in the wrong things. So the first step to managing this cash flow situation that you're in is to really master this idea of putting money into necessities first. Okay, necessities first. The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to put money into your business. So what do most people do? They get their paycheck, they pay their rent, they pay their car, and they buy a bunch of stuff. Okay, stuff is going to be point number 5. It's going to be the last and final thing that we do. So the second thing is you put money into your business. And how do you go about doing that? What if you don't have a business? What if you're working for somebody else? Well, understand that unless you start to invest in yourself and your skill sets, you're never going to get out of that situation. So if you're somebody who's working for somebody else, your business is you. Your business is your skill sets. Your business is your capacity to make a greater impact within the organization that you are already in, so that you can increase your time leverage $2 ratio so you can break out of that paradigm that you are stuck in. So number 1, bare necessities. Number 2, invest into your business. Obviously, if you have a real business, you want to invest in your employees, you want to invest in your infrastructure, you want to invest in making a better product, you want to invest in your marketing, because what that's going to allow you to do, if you are a smart business owner, is to generate an ROI, a return on investment, on those dollars that then comes back full circle and allows you to invest more money and make more money and build a more robust ecosystem. Okay, number 1, necessities. Number 2, invest in your business. Number 3, you're going to invest in investments. Okay, now this is where a lot of people kind of flip it, right? They go and they say, well, we're going to save in investments first and then we're going to do everything. But the reality is, if you run your own business or you choose to grow your skills, that's usually going to get you a higher return on the dollar than it is just putting something into something like an index fund or even crypto with all the crazy crypto growth that's going on. I don't recommend putting that first. I recommend put your business first, put your skills first, and then take care of the investments. And those investments can include things like assets. That can include an index fund. That can include real estate. That can include a robust portfolio, whether that's REIT or something else. That's going to be a topic for another video as far as which asset classes to invest into and how to diversify those asset classes to minimize risk. But what I want you to understand is, number 1, necessities, and really define what those necessities are. Eliminate the want and desire from that analysis and say, hold on, I want the iPad, I don't need it. All I really need is a good roof over my head, good food, good water, good friends, good health. Okay, once that's covered, okay, what are the skills that I need to learn? What are the skills that are actually gonna help me make more money and earn more money? Okay, what can I do for my business to help my business grow faster? Okay, after that, what can I invest? What can I put into an asset class that's going to grow on its own? Like a tree that you plant, it's gonna grow and with time will actually prosper. The fourth thing, okay, we're still not to the stuff yet. We're still not to the stuff. The fourth thing is experiences. So if you start with necessities, skills, business, investments, then experiences. Because at the end of the day, you are going to die. I am going to die. We are all going to die. And you know what? I can't take this laptop with me to the afterlife. I can't take my car or any of this other stuff with me. But you know what lasts? I want you to take a moment right now watching this video and pause for a moment and think about the happiest moments that you've ever had in your entire life. What is the common thread here? Usually you're sharing an amazing experience with amazing people and having an amazing time. There's actually not a sense of ownership there because that time passes and all you get to own is the memory of the moment. And that's why the fourth thing is actually not, getting more stuff you don't need. The fourth thing is take the money out to have the experiences that you want to have. It could be travel. It could be going on, amazing vacations. It could be having amazing experiences with amazing people. It could be contributing to other people's lives. Whatever that experience is that you want to have as a part of your life, that time is super precious. So rather than accumulating more things, put the money towards the experiences first. And the fifth thing is stuff. Look, I like stuff. We all like stuff. Society is built around stuff. And the modern capitalistic system is actually driven by our ability to acquire more stuff that we don't really need. But my recommendation for you, if you actually want to break yourself out of that scarcity paradigm, out of that living paycheck to paycheck paradigm, is put the stuff dead last. And what you'll notice is, by the time that you've taken care of your necessities, by the time that you've invested in your skills, by the time that you've invested in your business, by the time that you've invested in your investments and assets, by the time that you've had these amazing experiences with amazing people, you end up needing a lot less stuff because your happiness is not as dependent on it. And it was when I made that shift that all of a sudden I got all the stuff that I wanted and I was really happy with it. And it wasn't that I wasn't trying to attain more. There's always a sense of achievement and accomplishment that's there, but my self-worth is no longer reliant on the stuff that I have. And that's exactly what I want for you because that leads to a higher level of happiness. That leads to a higher level of personal performance, and that leads to a higher level of contribution, whether that's for yourself, for your family, for your organization, or for other people around you. So this has been Cashflow, 5 steps. If you haven't already, click the notification bell down below so you can be notified when I upload more videos. I don't know if you know this, but if you don't click that notification bell, I'm uploading awesome stuff like this, life-changing, and you guys aren't even seeing it. So make sure you click that notification bell, put a comment down below. How do you approach cash flow? How do you deal with your money situation? And what are some things that you found to be helpful to help you have a happier relationship with money? This has been Mikhail with Hustle System, where art meets commerce, and I will see you in the next video.